What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm back with more Pokemon VGC Regulation H rank battles, and today we're busting out a super cool team that uses some lesser utilized Pokemon. I've actually been getting a lot of requests in my comments section to feature Pokemon like FLYGON and Stonjourner, Pokemon that people normally wouldn't even think of as being in the game. I don't think I've seen anyone use a Stonjourner in all of Scarlet and Violet, and it's right here. Power Spot is a great ability. It's going to give your allies a 1.3 boost to all of their offensive stats. It's basically like your teammate holding a life orb. So when we go for those big choice band banded like Dragon Terra, Dragon Darts, those are going to be doing a lot. When we go for those big Make It Rains, those are going to be doing a lot. Powers up physical and special moves, so it's a really underrated Pokemon. Gets Wide Guard. It's actually kind of fast. I think it's like a base 70 speed. I think it's like a 115-ish attack, so it actually hits pretty hard with Rock Slide and high horsepower as well, so it's a pretty cool mon in its own right. And then going into the FLYGON here, we have like FISSURE. I'm opting to go with like a bulky support FLYGON with like Struggle Bug, Faint, Scorching Sands. Scorching Sands, remember, has a 30% chance to burn as opposed to Earth Power, which would drop their special defense 10% of the time. Fishing for those burns and those special attack drops from Struggle Bug, really going to be cool with FLYGON. To round out the core, we have a little bit of like Talonflame, just because Talonflame's really good at things like Whims, Typhlosion. It's good into like Rillaboom's and Annihilates and stuff like that, so I think Talonflame's a good tailwind setter for this team. And a good old-fashioned Imprisoned Frigoraph here. I think it's just really solid being able to pivot this guy in to protect us from like Grassy Glides, Sucker Punches, Fake Outs, while also being able to like imprison Trick Room and actually put pressure on other Psychic Drain teams with Expanding Force. Gonna be a pretty cool team. If there's a Pokemon that you want to see me feature in one of these videos where we kind of build a team around some lesser utilized mons, let me know in the comments. I read all your comments. I know a lot of people have been wanting to see like Slowpoke, Torkoal weakness policy stuff. A couple people wanted to see things like Squawkabilly, and what are some other ones that people have been highly requesting? Arboliva are some weird ones. I'm working on those, but if there's some other ones you want to see featured, let me know in the comments below. And without further ado, let's get right on these games. Wish me luck. Here we go. I think Stonjourner can be really good here. We can live through anything they really want to throw at us. This should be forcing Frigoraph at some point, I would say. I low-key want to just lead FLYGON and click FISSURE. Let's see. FLYGON's going to be hard to use here. Dango's going to be very good here. What's the issue with, like, Pult stuff? They're going to be able to... I mean, I think I'm actually just going to bring my Frigoraph and my Pult. I think I'm going to go hard like that. I'm going to bring my Dango for a closer. And I really like to use Stonjourner here. I think it actually adds a lot of value, and it can Wide Guard. Has Ghost Terra to block the Conk. Like, there's value in Stonjourner here. FLYGON is not the right fit, I don't think. We have Steel Terra Levitate to be able to help block Blood Moon, but I think we just get absolutely torn apart by something like the Porygon with an Ice Beam. So I think Stonjourner is going to be the right fit here. Also, Stonjourner gets to get that Spadef boost in the Sandstorm, so that's kind of cool. Let's see, though. I think we have some good options here. This is more of a Trick Room-esque team, so like Frigoraph is going to be like really good at just denying what this person wants to do. We can even like U-turn out into our Dango. Like we have Frigoraph and Dragapult, right? So we don't have to go like all in and just try and pop stuff. We don't have to do that. Right, I'm thinking about what I would like to do here. They're going to Trick Room. They get a special attack boost. I'm really honestly thinking about going Dragon Terra Helping Hand and just sticking fat damage. Or what if we went like Helping Hand, Dragon Terra Banded Outrage? Would that just KO something? You know I'm be clicking it out here. It's a lot of damage. Just want to let you guys know. This is quite a bit of damage. Quite a bit. And I wonder if they're not even going to Trick Room because they think I have Imprisoned. That's kind of where I'm thinking their head's at. So if we can just pop something and then they still don't Trick Room, and then they're like, fine, I guess I'll Trick Room, then I Imprison. Who are we hitting? I don't care if we hit this T-Tar. Like, it doesn't... I mean, I hope it's not Sash, but, like... That's dirty, bro. Brother. I see no Trick Room. No Trick Room. Nope. And we're still alive? Yo! And we get to Outrage again? Oh, my goodness. Yo. That's sick. And you can't priority me because I have Frigoraph. Yo, that's so good. And without that Helping Hand, we wouldn't have been able to get that to go off. So they're going to go protect TR here, so I'm just going to Imprison. I think this is the right play. And then from there, we just bring out Dango, and we'll probably be fine. Hopefully I still hit the Porygon. That'd be great. If I hit the Ursaluna slot, remember I'm taking out to Sandstorm anyways. So he's probably thinking like, why didn't you just imprison me on the first turn? Never lucky I go into the Blood Moon. Very, very unfortunate actually. If I'm being completely honest, very, very unfortunate. Let's see though. Imprison. And OTR. Yep, and so Pult's gonna tick out. And then we get to go Dango. And I'm probably, you can't helping hand Dango, but I think I'm going to throw Make It Rain plus Expanding Force into the Blood Moon. I think that's probably my best shot. Hopefully that gets the KO, you know? I'm trying to think what else I really have to do here. Stonjourner is cool. I guess I could pivot out the Farigiraf. Let me just make sure that, I want to see this Dango set real quick. This is heavy special attack Dango. Which is more, no, I need to keep the Farigiraf on the board. I guess I could protect Dango and just go for the Expanding Force first to get a guaranteed little bit of damage. That's not terrible. You have to go to my Dango. I guess you don't have to. Now, this should be enough damage. And even if you break this, if you do break this Dango, I do lose the game. You know what? I will play this. Cool. I'm happier switching out Porygon 2. Even if you Blood Moon my Farigiraf, I think I'm still good. King Gambit's a great mon to bring in here. I wonder if they are Blood Mooning me. I really don't want to see that. Don't do that to me, game. Don't do me like that. Just show me an Earth Power. Alright, here we go. I don't think Make Rain would have got that. Nice. Earth Power is so good for me there, because I can just take that thing out. They're probably going to protect this turn and go for a Kowtow Cleave. And so we have Stonjourner that can pivot in. We're really bad into Gambit. So I'm going to pivot in here, pivot in my Stonjourner. They're going to protect and go for a Kowtow Cleave. And then I'll be able to like high horsepower out their Gambit, or maybe even like flinch out their Gambit if they don't want to use Sucker Punch because they're trying to avoid, what is that? If you go like Dark Terra, I'm so happy. Cool, I can actually hit that thing. I'm allowed to hit that thing. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, we love to see that. Takes Rock Slide damage. Yeah, didn't get the double though. Never lucky. Hopefully avoid the Sucker. Nice. That was the whole point. We didn't know if they were going to Kowtow. They didn't actually. Oh, they Blood Moon that slot. Cool. That works for me. That's absolutely okay. Yeah, that's our Sash Clock. That's so much damage. Are you showing Orb too? All right, let's see it. Yeah, the whole point of that Protect was just to avoid the Sucker Punch. Alright, now the King Gambit takes some chip damage, so we can do two things here. I can go for a high horsepower into your King Gambit. I guess I can also Rock Slide. One of these things in your King Gambit, and then I can pivot in. I think what I'm going to do is the very basic play of just like pivot in the Farigiraf and just go for the fat Make It Rain and block the Sucker. Because I think they might Sucker me here. I mean, they Suckered last turn. Here we go. Sucker Punch, block a Rooney. Even if you KO the Goldango here, I still think I'm in a usable spot. Nice! Alright, so I'm so happy that Luna's down. Now all we really need to do to win this one is get the Gambit off the board. Well, much easier said than done, but it is possible. I don't think they're going to Sucker Punch again. What I think is our outplay here. I don't know if they have Protect on that thing. Because like I'm thinking I could just pivot out my Farigiraf for Stonjourner and then Make It Rain would do enough with the 1.3 boost. It's probably not enough. Then Stonjourner can probably finish it out. Yeah, I'm going to try that. I really want to maybe get a nasty plot off. That'd be really sick. Nah, I think this is just a play. Here we go. Dango! Don't you dare Sucker Punch me with a Farigiraf on the board, buddy. Buster Brown, don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't. Nice! Alright, here we go. Damage? Yes! Oh, that's so good. That was... I think we like low rolled that first one, and this is like, that's the accurate amount. And now, if we lose our Dango, that's fine. If we lose our Stonjourner, that's fine. I don't think Porygon without Terra is going to be able to actually break the Dango. So Ice Beam's completely fine. They're trying to freeze me. Like, that's the play, and we have lefties. So, like, we're going to be good. We just Nasty Plot, Protect. We're going to pivot back in our Farigiraf because we just can. They're going to Trick Room. I'm going to Trick Room it back. I think we have it. Cool. That was a great game. And, whew, yeah. Stone Joiner busted, boys. Oh, man, I really like that we were able to... I like that we were able to delay the Imprison until we felt like it was required. So Nasty Plot just makes me back at normal. I'm going to go for one more Nasty Plot. You can Trick Room here, you can Ice Beam, you can do whatever you feel like here. Remember, I can't Helping Hand my Dango, so that's a little bit problematic. But, like, I think we're still going to be fine here. We don't need to Imprison yet. We can always, like, flip that Imprison back on them. So we're just going to throw an Expanding Force out here. We're going to go for another Nasty Plot, and then we're fine. Battle is canceled. Wins up. Goldango busted. Stone Joiner. R-Train, Gambit. Farigiraf does a good job here. Do we have Fairy Terra? Or is it like something weird? Very cool. Fairy's good. Let's think about what we need to do here. What would be the problem with like big Pult? Like Pult Stone Joiner. I'm actually not seeing the fault there. These two seem really good. I'm gonna bring the FLYGON. I think that's hilarious. Being able to feint all those things is really, really good. And then I think just having Farigiraf to close out Sucker Punches is viable. Farigiraf's pretty weak to a lot of those things, though. I could use Talonflame to do the same thing, basically, while still giving me speed control. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, we'll Talonflame. Talonflame's not good into Arco-Udon at all. But I'm just going to Fissure the Arco-Udon. So, like, why do I care? Right? I don't think I care. So, let's see what happens here. This one's going to be hard. They have a really cool team. I think Meowscarada is a good fit on that team. Pelipper Gambit. Okay. Okay. I think the right play here is Rock Slide and like big damage, and then next turn you just hard pivot. I think that's probably the right play. Yeah, I'm okay with that. The cool thing about darts is it makes so you can't like protect one mon because you get double tapped on the other. It's really good. So like that Pelipper should get its sash broken here. And if they're just going for a Kowtow Cleave with like that Gambit, like they're at the mercy of getting flinched by Rock Slide. So let's see what they got here. Dragon Darts. So we should be taking out the Pelipper, which is really nice. It's not big damage into the Gambit, but this is Power Spot boosted Choice Band Dragon Terra. Look at that damage. Rock Slide double hits. This Gambit is susceptible to a flinch. 30% chance from this Rock Slide. And we get the crit, yo. Value. Yo, Stone Joiner kind of nice out here. Nah, never lucky. Are you one of my... Okay, they're going to the Pult. And we do live. So we're at the range of Sucker Punch here. I think you just have to pivot out the Pult. Definitely pivot out the Pult. Yeah. I don't mind that. FLYGON's getting ready to go. Scorching Sands probably does good damage to Arco-Udon. Let's see, though. I wonder if they're going to see the high horsepower coming. I wish Stone Joiner still had superpower. It used to have it. Back in the day, used to have it. Coulda, shoulda, woulda had it. Big body press. Not going to be enough yet. Are you doubling that slot? That's completely fine. They didn't sucker that turn either. FLYGON gets to hold. FLYGON can go for feint, which would make you miss. I think. I wonder if 2 feints gets it. We're actually timid, so we actually shouldn't do that much damage. If we get 2... Yeah, I think this is okay. We're going to go for a Scorching Sands into this slot. You are absolutely allowed to Sucker Punch my FLYGON, by the way. No faults at all. No harm, no foul. I think they're ignoring my FLYGON. And that's why they're terastallizing here. And this makes it so now they can take damage from the Pult. I can outrage it. I mean, I guess I got outraged before, but like, let's see how this one works. gotta get this Gambit off the board. I think that's the one mon that I'm really worried about here is this Gambit. Scorching Sands is gonna whiff. I think they're going into my Stone Journer. Flash Cannon, yep. Not gonna happen yet. And Kowtow Cleave into FLYGON. Absolutely okay. Does not matter to me. So now we bring in Talonflame. Talonflame checks Gambit and lets us Rock Slide. And you don't need to show upper hand yet. You actually just Brave Bird because that would catch like something if they pivoted in. So like Pelipper's already down, but like it could catch their Amoonguss, Meowscarada, or their Pult with this big Brave Bird. So we're just gonna Rock Slide. We have to flinch the Archaludon, I think. And yeah, we just go for a big Brave Bird. We can even double protect here if I wanted to. I don't think it wouldn't be waiting out the rain enough to make it worth it. So we're just gonna Rock Slide here and go for a Brave Bird into this Gambit. If you got Protect Gambit, I don't think that Gambit has Protect. Yeah, I think it's AV. It's not AV, but like, it's Black Glasses, but it doesn't, it didn't Protect, obviously. And so there's a single target Rock Slide here. Big single target Rock Slide. Can I hit this, please? 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 Let's go. Can I get a flinch, please? Please? Look at that damage! Oh my gosh. One flinch and we just end this game right here. Ah, damn, never lucky. Okay, so we have Banded Pult in the back next to Stone Journer. If their last mon has priority, or we lose a Dragapult speed tie, we do lose. But I still think I'm okay with this. Still think I'm okay with these life choices. Let's see. They either have Meowscarada, Pult, or Amoonguss. And like honestly, I think I'm good. I'm happy into all of these, but I don't know what type of Meowscarada is. I think Meowscarada is the enigma here. Dragapult, we have to win a speed tie. Right? That's what this whole game comes down to, is a Dragapult speed tie. I'm full speed on mine. I could Outrage here. Because I don't know if Darts actually taps you. I think it does with the Power Spot boost, so I'm going to try it. Rock Slide. And El Dartso. Come on, Dragapult, let's go! You got Sucker? No, I hit my darts. Power Spot, Choice Band, Dragon Terra boosted. Do we Oko you? Oh my gosh, look at that damage. Can you believe it? Can you believe in life after love? This is why we use full speed Jolly Pult, by the way. Ooh! Just let me hit this Rock Slide. Stone Journer coming in hot, coming in smooth. Smooth Stone Journer. And we used a Flygon and a Stone Journer and we beat Arcrain? Like, yeah. Yeah. That's what we like to see. Wins up. Perfect. All right, more Arcrain. This one's easier to deal with, though, because it doesn't have Gambit, I think. I don't think I'm actually worried about Pult here. I actually think I can lead, like, the exact same way and just win. Because, like, if they lead, what is that mon down there? Overquill, I just Dragon Terra, and, like, I'm fine into that. So those two are good. I'm bringing the Flygon again, and I think Talonflame is the right mon. It can stop Grassy Glides, Fake Outs, stuff like that. Lets me hit the right things that I want to hit. Dango's not great into like this variant of Archrain. I don't think it's usable in the Mousehold, right? But I don't really like the Dango into like Toxicroak Overquill. It's just not something I'm a fan of. So let's see how we want to get this W. The weird thing is like that Rilla has to have a different item. So we have to really be on top of that because like that's probably going to be AV on the Archaludon, right? So it has to be some sort of weird item on the Rilla like a Miracle Seed or a Life Orb. That's the lead I thought we were going to see here. So I'm just going to Dragon Terra my Pult and try and win the game. So like honestly, Rock Slide's going to chunk here. And we should be able to get a double KO here barring a Rock Slide miss. Because even if you throw the Overcoil attack into the Stone Journer, we're sashed. And Stone Journer outspeeds Pelipper. So here we go. Big damage. Power Spot is good. It's like Shempow and Chi-Yu fused together. Your teammates get a 1.3 boost to their... It's like they're holding a Life Orb and a Choice Band and a Dragon Terra. And like, you're so gone. Actually, the Overquill might live this. Honestly, it might. Because Overquill has, I think, like a 90-ish base defense. Pretty high base defense. I like seeing the crunch. A crit there would have KO'd us. I think they're banded, by the way. Look at this damage. Oof! No, he's so gone. If we hit our Rock Slide, he's gone. If we hit our Rock Slide, let's go. Ooh! Stone Journer busted. Look at that damage, though. Stone Journer's out here just gaming. He's just gaming. It's just that easy. Oh my gosh. Well, let's go. We're almost at the level where we can just OHKO both their leads with just that. Like, imagine if Stonedrunner also got, like, Helping Hand. Alright, so Toxicroak has a Fake Out. And Archaludon is going to be coming in hot. I'm going to go Protect with my Stonedrunner and pivot in my FLYGON. Yep. Big Protect. And then I'm gonna go for the big Scorching Sands into that Toxicroak. I liked Scorching Sands on this FLYGON set over Earth Power. I think a lot of people are like, why aren't you physical? I think FLYGON has better special coverage. I also really think that FLYGON's mostly made to be like a Fissure / like damage mitigation bot. We're using like Struggle Bug. And so since we're playing more for damage mitigation, I really like the fact that I want to go for like 30% chance burns with a weaker Scorching Sands than something like, you know, the 10% chance it's like Spit F drop with Earth Power. So Electro Shot's going to whip onto either of these. Doesn't matter. They were targeting Stonedrunner. I think the right play here could be like doubling into the Toxicroak. I think Toxicroak would not really have Protect. I think if anything, they're going to Terra their Archaludon because it's threatened right here, and they can only really Terra one of these. So we could even go something like Rock Slide, Scorching Sands. But I don't think I have an issue throwing like both of these into this slot. I could even throw a Feint there and a High Horsepower if I really wanted to. But I'd rather have my High Horsepower get redirected into this Archaludon. So let's see what they're going to do. They're going to Terra here into something. But then I still think our Pulse just going to be able to come in and win. Oh, nothing? FLYGON busted? Oh my gosh, Earth Power would have got that KO. Can we get a burn though? Never. Never. Keep FLYGON. FLYGON eats this for breakfast. Look at that. Ate it! AV FLYGON. And if I hit this close combat, we don't even get our Sash clock. Yo, Stonedrunner busted. We don't even just show that we're sashed. Alright, go. Let's go. Alright, so we want to Protect with the Stonedrunner to elongate its power spot presence on the board. I want to go for the Scorching Sands, right? I want to. I will next turn if I have to. But let me use one of these. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. He's going to Terra. What are you going to do? Go like, what Terra you got? Flying Terra? They've all been flying recently. I don't really care. Fairy. Okay. It's a good thing I didn't click Scorching Stance. Fissure is the play into Fairy Terra Archaludon. Now let's see it. Let's see it. The Fissure. FLYGON. End his life. End it. We get one more turn probably. We get one more. Alright, we get no more. But that's actually fine because like Stonedrunner not getting KO'd there means it's going to be on the board help enable the pull. Fissure never lucky. But you know what? It was funny. Look at us not giving our opponent boosts. Oh, actually this is really bad. Yeah, the right play I guess is Talonflame here. And I don't particularly like that. Fairy is actually really obnoxious for this. They might be able to win. I guess you have to go Pult and go for Phantom Force, which is very not good. And then you want to actually save the Talonflame because like if all you're using is like, I don't know what your moveset is, but if you only have Electro Shot to hit the Talonflame, like, we're fine. But we're going to go for Rock Slide because it can flinch. And we're just going to put up a Phantom Force. Not optimal. But, yeah, we'll see. I like Fairy Terra Archaludon. I think it's a good one. It's a good middle ground. Electro Shot can definitely... Oh, you're faster than my Stonedrunner. Were you faster than Stonedrunner the whole time? My fault. They're probably going into the Stonedrunner, right? Yeah, great play from them. They know I have to use that play, so... Good stuff. I like that. It's a great play. Now, I have not given you any stamina procs, which has been deliberate. I gotta get this big damage off here. This is gonna be Phantom Force plus Brave Bird. Brave Bird's actually hitting first. So let's see it. But you no longer have the option to go for Electro Shot. So we know you have Flash Cannon. It's not gonna be enough damage, but you don't have any AoE. I think that like Brave Bird plus Phantom Force plus a second Brave Bird will get it. Oh yeah. Yep. So you can kick out one of these this turn, but you can't take out both, and then we win. Cool. Yeah, Flash Cannon into the Pult, right? And then we just Brave Bird again. And we're good to go. Life Orb Talonflame kind of busted. And we started this game off like perfect too. That was like so good. Just absolutely dumpstering their lead. Like, it just felt great. So yeah, Brave Bird finishes it off. And we take those wins all the way to the bank. No quick claw for you, buddy. Archaludon is Archaludon. Talonflame busted. always has been, always will be one of the best Tailwind setters in the format. Gambit, Sneasler, Magmar. I actually really like the Sylveon on that team over like the Prim. I think it's actually a really good change. I think I really like that. I think that's cool. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Talonflame's a great mon. If I'm afraid of Gambit, not afraid of Gambit though. I like Pult here. I don't mind Pult. Pult's a good mon. Pult and Pult and Stonjourner are actually very viable, I would say. So those two are good. What if I also wanted to opt into like Dango? What if I wanted to go like Pult Dango? That's a weird one. Like if you just lead King Gambit, I'm like big sad. I guess I could try and burn your Gambit, but I don't know. Like Flygon's usable here, but it's gonna be hard. I don't know if I want to go Flygon. We know we need to bring Frigorap. And then I think I need Talonflame. I know it sounds really weird, but I think I need like all of that protection. We're like all in on Pult here. And they have Sylveon. They're allowed to go Sylveon. They're allowed to do Sylveon things, but I'm going to try this. I think there's a world where like Flying Terra, Life Orb, Power Spot, Brave Bird, Oko, Sylveon as well. I think there's a world where that happens. But let's see. I think the Sylveon's a great change to this team. Let's see how they want to play it. That's obnoxious. Okay, so I can just wide guard this and just go for darts. Wide guard and darts. I can even wide guard in U-turn. No, wide guard and darts is fine. Double tap the Magmar. Doesn't matter what target you go into. I hope that's spexed. Really hoping that specs. Like follow me. Like there it is. Cool. We're seeing what I want to see here. And if we see the Sylveon pivot next turn, that means that they're spexed. Now they don't have to throw an AoE attack out. They can just go for a Moonblast or a Terra Blast or any sort of thing. But you know they always want to go that greed play. Awesome. So now in this case turn, are you going to just do that again? Because we can just Rock Slide your Magmar this turn. And pivot in one of these mons, probably my Talonflame. The thing is also you have to think about as well, if I just wide guard here, like I low-key can 1v1 your whole team with this Pult, other than a King Gambit. I think you're spexed, and I'm going to take advantage of it. Alright, well, I gotta flinch you then. I gotta flinch. It's okay. It's a good play from them. If they still Hyper Voice me, I'm like really sad. I actually won't KO the Stonjourner here, but like I said, very, very sad. Here's a miss. No, we hit. Awesome. Can I get a flinch? Look at that damage. Big damage. Moonblast. Okay, cool. I'm completely like okay with that. I'm completely okay with that. Because now you're within range for Talonflame, and that was like the big threat. We have a Frigorap in the back, which is not optimal, but we do need to like save it as like a get out of jail free card versus like Sneasler and a couple other mons. Maybe if they bring in like Rilla here, we pivot out Stonjourner for that, take out the Sylveon, then take out the Rilla the turn after. It's definitely an option. See if they have the Pult here. Oh, it's Gambit. Ugh. See, the thing that I know that I can actually KO the Gambit if I were to upper hand it, which means he might Sucker Punch me. Which means for this turn specifically, I'm going to double protect. Because I think upper hand with the Life Orb and the Power Spot will actually Oko the Gambit. And I'm trying to see if they actually Terrastalize the Gambit. Here's a Terra. What Terra? Dark? Crazy. So now I can just Brave Bird it in the face. It's really good. Okay. Let's see, Sucker. At this point, it's actually more damage to throw Rock Slide Brave Bird, if I'm being honest. Hyper Voice, okay. tried to actually be gamers that turn. Do you think they're going to protect Gambit this turn? I don't know if that Gambit has AV. Low kick, that's AV Gambit. All right. Cool. If it's AV Gambit, we just double it. Awesome. I think it'd be really... A crit here would actually just KO it. And then it'd be single target Rock Slide versus the Sylveon. But a crit here, boosted by Flying Terra, boosted by Life Orb and Power Spot. A crit here would OHKO your Gambit, I'm pretty sure. And it would also make a Sucker Punch fail into the Talonflame if you did, but why would you, right? Protect Sylveon. Yo, we're gaming out here. Ignored, bro. Double Protect. Great play. But now you have two things on, you have Protect on cooldown, right? And you know what I want. Now, I still haven't revealed. I have not revealed that I have upper hand yet. If I wide guard and do that same Brave Bird crit, it would basically win me the game. I think in this situation, you double into Stone Journer. I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide. I'm O to flinch. This game owes me like 3 flinches. It does. Let's go. Damage. Same play as last turn. Damage. Crit there would have got it. Rock Slide might still pick this up. I'm full attack, Stone Journer. It's not a weak Mon. Let's go. We miss? No! We missed on the what we actually needed to hit. That's game. I think we just lost because we missed Rock Slide. We got a flinch, but like, I mean, I needed to hit stuff. Yeah, we're just going to lose our Talonflame here, right? Oh, they're going to that one. That's really good. Okay. Yeah, that's probably a lockup. Oof. We got this. Show me that upper hand. Upper knees, boys. And if you... Let's see it. Let's see it. Ah! Yep. Got it. Cool. Now you can send out Sneasler, Talonflame out speeds. I haven't won yet. It's still very, very close, but I think we're going to get this one. Upper hand's pretty nice. You have like a Rilla? Yeah, we'll see. Rilla could be very dangerous here. Would you go Rilla into this team? It's Pult. Oh no, it's Pult. Alright. Let's think about what we do versus Pult. Can Talonflame live a Darts? I think that Talonflame can live a Darts, if I'm being completely honest. It doesn't help. Let's see. If Talonflame lives a Darts, the right play would be this. Right play is just, I'm going to do it anyways. The right play, if I'm being absolutely honest, is probably Protect Talonflame, Fodder Stone Journer. But, let's see how this works. Nah, GG's. Close game. Close. I think I almost had it, but Gambit's hard to deal with. And I was not expecting Pult in the back. I was really expecting Sneasler, not Pult. So it's my fault. But I tried something a little bit different that game. We went like heavy Hyper Voice. I knew they would go for an AoE attack that turn. Yeah, I don't think I could have done that much when I got repinned by the Pult there. Maybe I should have like tried to weave in a Tailwind, but like I really thought they had Sneasler in the back. Judging by how they were playing it, you know, they were trying to, they weren't pivoting that much. There was a few times where they could have pivoted in that Pult and actually soaked a lot of damage very well. So I just didn't think they had Pult there. I'm trying to think of anything I could do here. There's no reason for us to show them our Citrus Berry, so we just take the L. And yeah, let's go play one more game. We lost that one, but I think we need to respect Gambit just a little bit more. We tried to go for a board that would be very, very good at punishing things, but I don't think I respected Gambit enough. So I need to respect Gambit just a little bit more, and yeah, try and close this out with a win. No Gambit, but like really, really big TR energy. We also imprison TR with our Farigiraf. So Farigiraf's definitely coming. I just got to think about who I want to pair it with. I have no issues going like these two. I think that's very good. What are you gonna do, a heat wave? Like, that's fine. Actually, I could just lead like these two and just go like pop off really hard. I think you still bring the Dango here. I also think that FLYGON's like really good into like this board. But Stony J, man, he's so good. Which one of these do we bring? FLYGON is gonna be the hero that we need. FLYGON's gonna 1v1 their Torkoal boys. Let's go. Gotta bring FLYGON. We brought enough Stone Journer for one video. FLYGON deserves its fun in the sun. FLYGON's a good check to Ursa over there. We got Steel Terra on our Levitate FLYGON. We should be pretty good. And being able to imprison not only the Trick Room, but the Expanding Force is huge. So like the one thing that I'm really worried about here is if they actually lead Torkoal, Armarouge, and pivot out for NDD. Because you can actually just set like a fat heat wave against my Friggraph. Like I'll live, but I don't want to see it. Like I'm not excited to see that. Armarouge NDD is awesome because it's just a normal heat wave. I can just eat like a worst case scenario. I think I get like helping hand armor cannon. And I think I'm just gonna go for the darts. I think darts is just fine. We don't need to Terra. We can even U-turn in. But yeah, we're just gonna go for the imprison. I think that's okay. And we're just gonna go for the darts. Don't want to waste my Terra just yet. And remember, like I said, we're also imprisoning the Expanding Force. Friggraph does not outspeed Armarouge. So you actually can Expanding Force us once, which means that's why I don't want to waste my Terra in case you have some sort of big, crazy Armarouge set. I wonder if they're going to go, like, follow me into the Fairy Terra? Terrastar's Armarouge. Dark Terra. What is the tech there? Why are they dark? What do they think I'm doing? Helping Hand. They're just going deep here. This is fine. I don't think... Are they Terra Blast darking my Friggraph? Like a Chad? That's really cool. I mean, I could have just Fairy Terra'd, but like, that's still cool. Meteor Beam. Okay. I don't really care who they go into. We just bring out Dango here and we're probably fine, right? Or we can bring out FLYGON here. This is going to miss anyways, right? Uh-oh. Pull. Good man. Bye-bye now. Peace. And when my Expanding Force is not going to work on their Armarouge as much, but I think that Dango is still fine. Here's the Imprison. I have no problem just going Dango here. I don't think Dango's like great. They're gonna probably be able to like pivot in and like check the Dango. Is this like a setup Dango? We have Dragon Terror if I want to use it. It's not bad. Yeah, I like Dragon Terror here. I just don't know if we outspeed that Armarouge. That's the thing I'm really worried about here. We outspeed the Armarouge. Cool. We can actually just Dragon Terror Nasty Fly. Yep. I was just thinking. So you can't Trick Room. You can't Expanding. You should Meteor Beam. You could Wide Guard. That would suck, actually. Like I can't. If you Wide Guard, I like can't hit you because I have like Expanding Force and Shadow Ball. You follow me. There's a follow me here. There's no Wide Guard though. So they're gonna go for like a Heat Wave, which I think is fine. +1 Heat Wave, no problem with that. Next turn we pop the fat Expanding. There's the Heat Wave. Awesome. Well, we actually be still expanding here. We pop the big Make It Rain next turn. Cool. We are in a good spot here. And big Expanding Force into just the Entity, right? I like this. Like some good damage. Some just some good old-fashioned damage. Get our lefties ticking. Like Dango's in a good spot here. Remember, you can't Helping Hand your Dango. So that's not a thing. But we can just click Expanding to make it so like if they wanted to pivot in something like a Torkoal or like a Gallade or even a Rilla, I guess we should be targeting the right slots correctly. It's correct to target this Entity slot, I would say. Because that would be the one that would pivot out for Rilla. And +2, Make It Rain, plus like an Expanding Force without terrain would be able to KO an AV Rilla. So let's see it. Follow me plus Make It Rain, Make It Pain. Oofs. So we're only at +1 Dango right now. We're going to get a tick of leftovers. I think we're in a good spot. You can't fake out. You can come in with like Ursa, but like Dango just like outspeeds and just pins. Gallade is an option for you, but we still have FLYGON. Don't act like we don't still have a FLYGON in the back. Now let's see it. You also, like, low-key have to respect my ability to have an ally switch. So it's still gonna be hard. You're still imprisoned on this Frigoraph. Lefty's taken. I can actually weave in a protect if I want, if you don't have any mons that threaten trigger. Like, if you just have, like, Torkoal Gallade or, like, Torkoal Rillaboom here, like, I can just protect my Dango, throw out an Expanding Force into one of those mons. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about Trick Room. I can actually just, like, throw... I think I will actually still just, like, make it rain here. But, you know, just letting you know, like, I think this is fine. I think that is enough to get my KOs here. At least make it so, like, I can probably win with FLYGON. I'm thinking. +1, make it rain. Just Frigoraph doesn't... I think I'm actually going to go into this guy. I'm going to keep it very honest. You can, honestly, you can protect with that Ursa. Yeah, see, I really like that I did this because I don't know if this KOs. Yeah, I don't know if the Expanding Force from here KOs either, but it's going to get you low enough to where you might be able to start kicking out from the burn that you're going to get after this grassy terrain is over. So, like, I like this extra damage. There's no reason to throw that into the Rilla, right? Yeah, look at that. Very low. Headlong Rush, and now you see the Frigoraph should just be able to pin that guy. So, as long as we check their Rillaboom here with our FLYGON, which I think we can. I think Struggle Bug might be able to pull it out. We could always just Fissure it, right? The struggle's about to be real. Struggle Bug doesn't get that. But Struggle Bug will be able to kill the Ursa. Actually, I think the right play is just probably like Scorching Sands their Ursa. We'll see. No, it's probably... Yeah, Faint... No, Faint... might not get it if you don't... Like, this is a hard one. This is really hard. Is that going to protect? I think that Struggle Bug is probably the right play. Helping Hand. Struggle Bug. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude, I'm gaming. Let's go. FLYGON about to be busted. Look at this. Here we go. Helping Hand Struggle Bug. The struggle's real. Oh my gosh, Ursa's down for the count. Shoutouts to crit the Ursa when we take it. We don't need it. Remember, they already had the special D drop from the Headlong Rush, so that's why I think we got it. But that's funny. There's the Woodhammer. Yep, definitely going to that slot. That's correct. Oh, and we hold. Oh, that's busted. Yo, Frigoraph busted out here. Rillaboom gets KO'd, and we won. We won with FLYGON, and we used Stonjourner in some games, and we won with FLYGON. I generally don't like FLYGON all that much, but this set was kind of fun. AV FLYGON might actually be viable. If there's a Pokemon you want to see featured in a video, think about letting me know in the comments below. I love reading all your guys' comments every single morning when I make my coffee, and, you know, I just want to say I appreciate you guys, and you guys are awesome. So thank you all for the support, and peace out. I'll see you guys next time.